And if she really carries Christ's child, then those who crucified Jesus might come after her as well. She has to escape Jerusalem. But where would she go? Clues to that answer lie in legends of the Holy Grail. Grail stories are set everywhere from Palestine to England. But one legend, essential to our history, says that Mary and her unborn child seek refuge in Egypt with the uncle of the Virgin Mary, Joseph of Arimathea.
I think Joseph of Arimathea took Mary Magdalene with him from Jerusalem to Alexandria. That's where her legends and myths go. And they would have found a large quarter in Alexandria of Jewish people where they could have fit right in.
Once in Egypt, the legend says Mary Magdalene gives birth to a daughter, Sarah, and raises her there until the age of 12. Then, around AD 42, Mary, Sarah, Joseph, and others are said to leave Egypt and sail, in a boat with no oars, to the marshy shores of Gaul, the Roman province that is now southern France.
We now have a legend that says that they brought with them the blood royal. We don't carry the blood royal in a jar with a lid. It flows in the veins of a child.
Some stories trace them to this very coastline, near the town of Saint-Marie-de-la-Mer. Here, Mary and her daughter would live out the rest of their lives.
What is indisputable fact is that certainly there were Judaic communities scattered around south of France. And it is certainly likely that any refugee from Palestine at the time would have found refuge amongst some such community.
Today, a grand church dating back to the 9th century commemorates this belief. It is dedicated to two figures from Scripture: Mary Jacobi, sister of the Holy Virgin, and Mary Salome, the mother of two apostles, St. James the Great and St. John. According to church lore, both Marys accompanied Joseph and Mary Magdalene to France. And they're depicted here in a boat with no oars. But beyond this, the church hosts a shrine to one of the most unique figures in Christian lore. A young, dark-skinned girl stands as a religious icon next to an ancient crypt. The girl is known as Sarah, the Egyptian. Most of the legends in southern France claim that Sarah is a servant girl brought here by Mary Magdalene and the others. But another version claims that Sarah is Mary's daughter, born in Egypt, the sole blood descendant of Jesus Christ. But were we to follow the more familiar path of the Holy Grail, it would lead us not to France, but to Glastonbury, England, where a majestic abbey built in the 12th century once stood. Stories claim that this is where Joseph of Arimathea brings the Grail for safekeeping. Could Mary and Sarah have arrived here?
By the mid-14th century, the abbot there, John